Hello, and good morning to everyone. The text that I chose for my meta-narrative was from a high school business foundations textbook. I truly believe that business foundations are at the heart of our economy, so there will be many terms and ideas that may overlap, let's say in an economic or government course. My goal is always to help students see and understand the interconnectivity between business and economic and government trends. The first thing I observe before I even begin reading is the structure of the text. I notice the bold print and I immediately skim the entire chapter. This allows me to notice any graphs, charts, pictures, any highlighted print within the chapter. I think to myself, this has to be important or something the author wants us to know. I instantly make a connection to other business textbooks that I have read and realize that many authors will use charts, graphs, highlighted text so that they can be quickly referred to during classroom discussions. So the first thing I want to read is the highlighted text. Learning objective. Number 1, identify the main participants of business, the functions that most businesses perform, and the external forces that influence business activities. My mind instantly makes the correlation between these objectives and the bold print within the chapter. This activates background knowledge within my brain, and I know that the text is set up so that the objectives can be easily found and accessed through the subheadings. And I think in order to comprehend this text, you don't necessarily have to read it in chronological order. I then go back up to the top and start reading. Getting down to business. I stop and think, business. Such a broad and open term. It's what my whole life has evolved around. I begin to self-question, what does the term business actually mean to me? What's it mean to high school students? What are my students' career goals? Do they want to own their own business? Or possibly work for a big corporation? How much do they really know? How can I create interest in business for them? A business is an activity that provides goods or services to consumers for the purpose of making a profit. When Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak created Apple Computer in Jobs' family garage, they started a business. The product was the Apple I, and the company's founders hoped to sell their computers to customers for more than it cost to make and market them. If they were successful, which they were, they'd make a profit. Make a profit, I think, isn't that what most businesses want to do? Is make a profit and cover their costs? My mind instantly makes a connection, and I think of my dad and how he ran his heating and sheet metal business. I think of all the time and commitment one must have to make their business successful and profitable. I start to make predictions in my head of the characteristics of a successful business owner, the many failures and constant struggles that one must have or go through to find the right business plan. I am now visualizing Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak sitting in their garage brainstorming, and I realize that it really just takes a vision and a creative mind to begin a successful business. I think I'm a little over my time. Thank you for listening.